5 of our 8 buildings are in red, and that means that they are over capacity. And even if you look at those that aren't rated over capacity, they're right on that edge. And when you get a district that's at capacity, much less over capacity, what that means is you've got a kid programmed into every space that you have. So you don't have computer labs. You have intervention spaces being done in closets, literally. That's what it means to be a capacity building. So we really are starting to make very difficult choices in these buildings.
All of you that know me know how much I love Willis, how much I love our staff, our students, and our families. When I first came to Delaware, it was when 5th grade was still at the elementaries, and so I watched that transition. We were at a different point then. I can tell you when I started at Willis 10 years ago, we had less than 600 students, and now we're almost at 900. What I don't love is what my staff faces every day and what our staff faces in changing what they're doing instructionally, changing how we feed children in the cafeteria, changing how we get them to and from school safely. We've reached a point of growth in which we have to do what's best for our staff, students, and families, and the time has come for us to look at the configuration that was once very successful in Delaware, while still allowing everyone to continue to love Willis, visit Willis, and for Willis to be part of our community. I thank you for your support. I invite you to come visit Willis and see what our staff is doing every day to continue to make the best decisions for our students, but with a lot more challenges as they face with the enrollment.
I see is the problem at Willis is 32 buses line up on the busiest street in this community. The only U.S. highway where there is a school is U.S. 36 William Street. The amount of traffic is on that street. And the problem that we continually and increasingly have is the danger, I think, of that. And then they go down a block away on that street to an athletic field, which also creates another danger there too. I think that this configuration that they've come up with a 6th grade wing that has some contact with 7th and 8th graders, is the best configuration that we could come up with.
When I started in Delaware in 2006 at the newest facility in the community on a beautiful large campus, we had empty classrooms. And when you're projecting out, that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have that space. 7 years later, we're not using every closet, but we're using every classroom space in our building. And we have more students coming next year and the year after, so the time is now.
We usually expect 50 new students a year. In the high school alone, we ended up with 100 new students this year. We are running out of space to put people. And the bottom line is, when we really all stop and think about it, it's about the teaching. What's happening in our classrooms. We no longer have the luxury of putting kids in rows and allowing them to sit there and just absorb learning. We have a society that is requiring our students to be actively involved in the learning process and asking them to be part of teams. And when I see a teacher who wants to move kids around, who wants to separate them, who wants to do things, but they can't do it because of the space, obviously that's not what we want to have happen. We are excellent with distinction for a reason. And if we want to continue that, we need to vote for these facilities. We need to change this now. And I think there are a lot of really good things going on here, and let's keep them moving.